awesome. You should play it off stream. I should. I might. Good, how are you? I am doing okay. I'm excited for tomorrow, though. Okay, so last time on Promises to Keep, we what did we do? Last time on Promises to Keep, we oh, hi user. Oh my gosh. Everyone, Mr. Max, everyone is here. So last time on Promises to Keep, we went to sleep. Yeah, we did all of that, and then we talked to Artemis, and now we're going to Hunter route. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, because we were talking about the Spotify playlist. Oh, I'm gonna click start. Which one was it? It was this one, October 25th. Dang. Oh yeah, we're in the basement part now. Let's go. Are you guys ready? Yeah, you got the Mr. Max community all watching me now. They're gonna be watching furry stuff. Okay, so yeah, here it is. Hi Hunter. Do you hear Leve new songs? I did. It was really good. Santa Baby. It's really good. Mr. Mag's community is a furry community after all. For real, Mr. Mags is a furry. Just kidding. Okay. Sure enough, by the time you reach the basement, everyone else is already gathered there. I'd only see a fraction of it earlier, so now I take my mind to fully examine the space. It's a little chilly, but spacious and comfortable. My eyes are immediately drawn to the pool table by the stairs, complete with a sufficiently fancy lamp. Wuff, too cute? No. Nuh-uh. Next, they focus on an old-fashioned jukebox, glimmering gently in one corner of the room. Oh my gosh, please, no. I don't need... And finally, I can't take this seriously now. And finally, a stately looking movie projector and screen. Soft lighting illuminates the dark wooden bar and its matching shelves, packed with fancy looking bottles, glasses, mixing equipments, the works. Mixology is a bit of a hobby of mine, so I like to keep this place well stocked. Theo punches a code into the jukebox, then sets up a shop behind the bar, smiling. Oh, we've already seen this. So, guys, we heart Wuff. Well, I heart all of you. You guys are amazing. Okay, Mr. Max, I need you here. And Mr. Max community, which alcoholic beverage should I get? We heart Minnie, we heart Aura. We heart Rough, we heart Mags, we heart Yusan, we heart Childish, we heart everyone! Tequila? Oh my gosh. Okay. Best one, so both of you went tequila. Okay. You see, last time I got wine. Rum? Ooh. Rum or tequila? Well, there's 2 votes tequila, so... I'm sorry, Titanium. Let's have something with tequila. Have you tried tequila? No? Tequila for the Mexican? Everyone here is so skibbity. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's have something with tequila. Tequila! Feeling adventurous tonight, huh? It's good? Oh gosh. Patua? That's the only tua I will accept because web fishing says it a lot. Patua? No. What? Are you not a fan? Theo shakes his head, grabbing a few bottles off the shelf behind him. I like tequila just fine, but it does not like me, not even a little bit. Same. Artemis chimes in, looking up from his phone. They added a new Patua title to Webfish. Are you serious? Yeah, guys, Only drink when you're of age and drink responsibly. Gee, he's on screen. Uh-oh. I owe my worst ever hangovers to tequila. Theo nods expressively. Don't let that stop you, though. Clearly you're made of sterner stuff than we are. Let's see. You looking to do shots? Hunter bounces his eyebrows up and down at me from across the bar. Oh. Or, if you're feeling festive, I can make you a margarita. I tried soju with my sister. It was nice. Are you drinking? That's not good. Not one bit. I'm still in the womb, so whatever my mom drinks, I drink as well. Hard lick. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Or, you know, I think I have some grenadine. I could do a tequila sunrise. Any of those sound good? I'm wasted already. Oh gosh. Do shots with Hunter. Guys, we're doing shots with Hunter. Obviously. JK, time to shower. Okay, Mr. Max, have a good shower. Don't drown, please. Yeah, I'll do a shot or two. Why not, right? OMG, Theo's voice. Shh. I forgot, okay? Hell yeah. The raccoon slings a beefy arm over my shoulder and offers me a fist bump. I don't leave him hanging, of course. He laughs and pulls me closer, comfortably leaning against me. I'm saving up for smiling critters, Wuff. Do a Russian accent? I cannot do a Russian accent. I have very good an idea. I can't do a Russian accent. Alrighty then. Theo hands us 2 sparkling shots of glasses full to the brim. Do not get the smiling critters. Privyet Topher. Never mind. I remember one time my older brother was drunk. He tried to give me tequila by pitting me to... What? Oh gosh. It's not that bad, guys. It's really bad. It's really bad. No, user. I don't know what that means, so I will refrain. I would have to know what that means first, so... Oh, almost forgot. He rummages around underneath the bar and pulls out a salt shaker and a bowl of lime wedges. Patua. Rofi stares at the collection of objects, clearly confused. Smiling Critter's Wuff is cute in his own way, for real. Here, just watch me. I pour a generous amount of salt on my paw, picking up a lime wedge and hold out my glass to Hunter. Cheers. He holds his glass out, grinning broadly. I clink it lightly with mine, lick the salt off my paw, tip the shot down my throat, and stuff the lime wedge in my mouth. I'm not saying that. Oh, I see. No, anything smiling critters related is terrible. What? Wow. I don't even know how to say that, user. Why did you do any of that? Doing shots looks hard. That's just how you do tequila shots. It's tradition. Leo, we've gotta go drinking out sometime. My treat. If the 2 of us go, then Dr. FOMO here will have to come as well. Hey, that's not fair! Theo tends to everyone's requests quickly, and soon after, everyone settles. Oh, okay, we've all seen this. Okay, guys, this is the Hunter route, so we're obviously going with Hunter. Like, come on. That is not why, Minnie. Excuse me. A clack of billiard balls echoes throughout the basement, drawing my attention to a certain raccoon at work. He spies me from across the room and beckons me over. As I make my way to him, he downs the contents of his shot glass and sets it aside. Mr. Mags! Okay, Doodle Wuff it is! Have you seen Doodle Wuff, Mr. Mags? Look, it's Doodle Wuff! Hi guys, I'm Doodle Wuff. You know, I'm like Doodle Bob, but better. It's in the old colors, for real. It is. Mr. Max the baller. So nostalgic. I mean, I have old Wuff still. I just don't use it. Anyway. Leo, one in. Old Wuff is scary now. Poor Wuff. I mean, I've only played once or twice, but sure. He stares into your soul. Stare. I can show you, baller? What? No worries, I can teach ya. He hands me a cue as he sets up the balls in their triangle formation. I try to get a feel for what the cue's weight on my paws, but before I know it, he holds out the cue ball for me. I'll let you break first. Ooh, childish. What does that say? I can't read Japanese. I hesitate for a bit. He does too, and in a split second, we found our paws against each other, around the ball. He laughs and slips it into my palm. Trying to cope a feel, huh? You're a sly one, Leo. Guys. I was. My bad. I mean, Hunter, it worked. So, whatever you say, pal. I quickly turn to the pool table to hide my burning face. Real! Place the cue ball down and take aim. Hunter and Rofi are very cute. Yes, my favorite out of everyone. And then I completely whiff. Real. Without looking up, I try to take another shot at the cue ball. It connects this time, but only barely. I need him. Real. He said North Korean K-pop is better than South Korean K-pop. Excuse me? Anyway, the cue ball doesn't break so much as tap the triangular formation, and only a few balls roll outward. I wince and look to Hunter, braced for some of his patented playful ribbing. Despite my worries, I'm met with a patient smile. He moves to reset the table, then picks up the cue ball. Want a few pointers? Aww. Guys, everyone gets love here. As you can see, I've been practicing my Japanese for my idol dream. That's so cool, childish. In no time, you're gonna be speaking perfect Japanese. I nod, backing up and letting him demonstrate. Guys. What do we think? This is so cute. Oh my god. It's not as cute as a Rofi and Leo one, but it's still super cute. Hear me out, real. This would be so much better with Artemis. Nuh-uh. So, first thing you want to do is establish a firm bridge with one paw. He sets one paw down and lifts his index finger. Next, you position the stick on your paw. I like to keep it under my index finger and let it guide the stick as I make my shot. He leans over the table and takes a few practice shots without making contact with the cue ball. Paw? Patua? No. Then, you just go for it, strike confidently, and try to follow through with your stroke in a straight line. With a resounding clack, he makes his shot. The cue ball speeds across the table and breaks the rack of balls cleanly, sending them all over the table. He stands back up. Got all that? Oh, that was so cute! I think so, but I might need help setting up a bridge and figuring out the follow-through. No problem. Which ball are you going for? I point to a solid orange ball that's set up nicely in front of a corner pocket. Good choice! Just set your paw down and lean over. I'll help ya. I do as he says, placing my paw on the table and leaning over a little, just like he demonstrated earlier. Looks good. Can I come over there? Yeah, feel free. And just like that, I feel him against my back as he hovers over me. His scent surrounds me comfortably, a mix of fruits I can't quite pick out. Oh my god, guys. Guys, he wants us. Definitely different from yesterday's cologne. My heartbeat quickens as he reaches for my bridge paw and shifts it slightly. Our fingers almost interlace as he helps us adjust the position of my cue. Then, he maneuvers his other paw onto the cue. He moves it down until it touches mine, then wraps it around my paw. I hear him speak, softer than I have before. Let's try a few practice shots now. It was so bad. I let him guide my cue as he grips my paw gently. We take 1, 2, 3 practice shots before I feel his snout against my neck. Excuse me? God, excuse me? You're doing great, Leo. Guys, we need him. Guys, he has that charm. Huh? He gives me a soft chuckle, amused by my flustered reaction. That had to be on purpose, right? Then I feel his warmth leave me. His paw no longer holding mine as he stands up again. I almost wish he stayed close to me like that for a little longer, but the moment has passed now. His voice returns to normal. Bro is trying to get some at the senior citizen. What? Nuh-uh. This isn't a senior citizen. This is a young person. I said that looks great. Does it feel better? Giving me a smile, he sits down next to the table. Oh yeah, it feels more stable like this. He can definitely see me blushing now. I don't really care though. Honestly, it feels kind of nice to have Hunter's full attention on me. Guys, we are falling hard. To share this game with him, pleasantly buzzed like he is, I presume. I take a deep breath and take my shot, watching as the cue ball makes contact with my target, but exhaling as I miss the pocket by a hair. Oh, close. Angles are a hard thing to get down, but I'd argue that straight shots are even harder. He hops out from his seat, cue in hand, as he observes the state of the game. The concentration is visible on his face as he traces the possible trajectories of the balls with his paw. I can't help but stare a little at his display of focus. Something about the way he commits himself to things fills me with awe. Hunter would be the type of guy to say where my hug at. No, for real though. No, he is that. He is that guy. He looks up from the table and our eyes meet. He grins at me, then bends over the table to make his move. Surprisingly, he misses the pocket. He shrugs it off and back away from the table, giving me space to work. I try to copy him, identifying the balls that are easiest to pocket. Guys, billiards is hard. As I analyze the game, I feel his gaze on me. I feel his curiosity as he waits for me to take my shot, his enthusiasm as we share this moment together. His willingness to teach me pool, despite being a tease all the while, and his eagerness to lend a helping paw, not just to me, but to Theo, Rofi, and everyone else the last 2 days. To have someone as patient, supportive, and dedicated as Hunter by your side, I don't think you could get any luckier. Oh my gosh, guys, we fell in love. The game continues, and so unsurprisingly, Hunter comes out on top. Hunter's the type of guy to open a bag of chips with safety scissors. For real! Hunter is just that guy, you know. He's just the goober. Hey, not bad at all, Leo. You had a good string of pockets towards the end. I guess so. You were much better, though. Well, it comes with time and experience. We can come back and play more often if you'd like. I love. Hunter. Excuse me, Minnie? I'd love that, Hunter. Before I can ask if he wants to play another round, I hear Theo call out from behind us. Last call, folks. I'm afraid your bartender is exhausted. Sounds like that's our signal to start cleaning up. Here, I can take your cue. He re-racks our cues in their holders against the wall. Then we cover the pool table together with its tarp. I'm making lemonade with expired lemonade powder. Oh my gosh, I hope you don't get sick. I see Artemis helping a very sleepy looking Rofi up the stairs, while Ollie and Theo are still chatting at the bar. Ready to head up? I nod. We say our goodnights to everyone and walk up the stairs together. Hunter definitely puts some hot Cheetos in the fridge to cool them down before rizzing you up. I mean, he is the snack guy, so probably. Hunter insists on seeing me off at the den, despite it being right around the corner. As we split up for the night, Hunter opens his arms for me. I accept his offer, giving him a warm hug, letting him bathe me in his scent once again. You smell nice. Guys, he's blushing. Oh, I haven't seen a blushing Hunter. Oh, he's so cute. Different from yesterday. He grins as he embraces me. It's peaches today. I'm surprised you noticed. I bury my snout into his neck fur, mumbling out a response. Well, it's all I can smell right now. Guys! And whose fault is that? He nuzzles the top of my head playfully. I wasn't complaining about it, you know. Then it looks like I'll have to keep switching it up for you. I look at him, my snout leaving his fur for just a second. Just for me? Just for you. I smile and nuzzle his neck a bit more. We stand there together for a long moment, enjoying each other's presence. I don't want to go to bed. Before I can fully finish my sentence, I let out a big yawn. Careful, you're gonna spread that to me. He gives me one more firm squeeze before letting go. I had a lot of fun tonight, Leo. I did too. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm already counting down the hours. With one last goofy smile, he heads up to the stairs to his room. For a few long moments, I stand in the doorway, taking in what remains of the raccoon's cologne around me. Though Den is a little cool, I don't mind much, still feeling Hunter's scent and warmth around me. It's like he never left. I can't wait for what tomorrow brings. Guys, my heart is so cute. Oh, that's so cute. The story is sexy. For real, Mr. Mags. That's Riz? Yeah. I wish someone did that on me. I'm just kidding. Anyway, my lemonade looks so old. Yeah, I mean, it is expired powder. Please don't, get sick. Hunter, the type of guy to tell you not to call those bells dumb. Yes, dude, he's the goober. He's the amazing goober. Be careful who you trust. Yes, Father. Oh. Oh my gosh, is this young Hunter? And remember that real friends don't really exist. You need to command the room's respect. I'm hardly one to command anything, let alone a room full of peers. But I have no choice but to nod. Make us proud. Make them wish they were you. Who would want to be me? And don't slouch in your seat like that. You know how that comes off. I know, Father. I straighten my posture, too anxious to say any more. Remember that your new classmates are some of the smartest in the nation. Ugh, I did not need a reminder. Middle school is where meaningful networking starts. I got my first job through a middle school peer. It was through him that... I start to tune out Dad's lengthy anecdote. He's probably told this one 1,000 times. I stare at the plate of Belgian waffles in front of me as Dad continues his lecture. The normally enticing dollop of almond butter on the waffles wasn't calling my name today. The butterflies were fluttering a bit too aggressively to think about eating. This past summer, Mom and Dad hired someone who trained me to talk professionally. Introductions, small talk, elevator pitches, the works. It was all so fake, but who was I to do anything but follow their lead? Out of the corner of my eye, I see my mom walk into the room. She eyes my full plate of food. She waits until my dad stops talking before opening her mouth. Hunter, is breakfast not good today? I can have the helpers make something else for you. There's this new organic yogurt that we just imported. I make eye contact with her and shake my head. No, it's alright. I'm just not very hungry. I see a hint of concern on her face, but it quickly vanishes. Okay, well, we will have lunch delivered to school for you this afternoon. I will ask them to pack extra, just in case. I nod and look back down at my plate. I just have to get through to the day. Make some connections. I have to remember that. There's no such things as friends. Only connections. Mom and Dad sit down at the opposite ends of the table, eating their own meals quietly. In my head, I run through my rehearsed introduction, the one I was forced to practice all summer. Good morning. My name is Hunter, and I'm one of the new students at... I'm interrupted by one of our helpers refilling my water glasses. Oh, thank you. He smiles warmly at me, then leaves the dining room. Be careful of that stutter. It gives a bad impression. I winced. Dad manages to turn everything into a lesson. Mom and Dad excuse themselves to get ready for the day, leaving just me at the table. It's okay. I'm fine. I just have to get on the good side of my teachers. Just have to be a perfect, likable charmer for one day. I can take off the mask as soon as I get home. A genuinely reassuring thought. One day at a time, Hunter. Maybe I'll meet some cool people? I wonder what they'll think of me. Through my storms of thoughts, Dad's words ring out in my head. Make them wish they were you. Tick tock, tick tock. Dude, that was a crazy race. Yeah, can't believe I almost beat the high school record. Oh wait, whoa. Who is this? Kodiak hustles over to the finish line to greet me. Chat, only people that don't already have a sub, pick a number between 1 and 20. You got 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. Chat, I got a little game coming up for you. Oh gosh. Hunter definitely choir boy? Definitely. Hunter's parents remind me of my parents. My parents too. Mr. Mag, shameless plug. Yes. What the frick? Oh my gosh! Mr. Max! Aw, thank you! Thank you for the sub, Mr. Max! Oh my gosh, congrats, WuffPaws. What do you say to Mr. Max? Come on! We love you, Mr. Max! Now you can watch the gay furry fanfic without ads. Bro, I just got 4 ads. Oh gosh, how am I gonna... As a freshman too, you are crazy fast. Aww, young Hunter. Aw, so cute. Aw, thanks. The wolf, one of my closest friends, gives me a friendly shoulder bump. I wonder how everyone else did. Me too, wanna check? I break into a light jog, heading to the scorekeepers at the end of the track. Hey, wait up! Kodiak trails behind, laughing. Thank you, Mr. Max! Mr. Max, you're so kind! Make me cry every Friday, I swear. The colors being so saturated really makes it feel like childhood memory. It does. I bet all of these people are, Wuff is a very good friend of mine. Mr. Max is a very great friend of mine. So I tried the lemonade and it was so bad. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't drink it anymore. Childish. Just as I turn around to tease him, I feel someone shove me to the side. Ow! I stumble, barely catching myself before I hit the ground. Hey, what was that I caught myself as I realized who the culprit is. The star linebacker on our football team. He towers over me and smirks. Hey there, shrimp. Looks like you won your little race. Maybe that track team will finally bring home something more than a participation trophy. I clench a fist instinctively, but Kodiak intervenes, elbowing him away. Hey, knock it off! What do you want? Picking a fight with me? Yeah, maybe I am. I'm not so sure you'd win. I never had the courage to challenge a bulky football player, but Kodiak? He's on our weightlifting team. As if you'd be worthy of my time. Catch you later, losers. And just like that, it's just Kodiak and I. It's like, the Hunter Huddle OCs, for real. I love Hunter. He's so cute. My anger ebbs, replaced by embarrassment. My least favorite feeling. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I guess they really have nothing better to do. Shame holds my mouth shut. Dad's mantras echoes through my head in a defiant cacophony. No one wishes they were me. As we continue walking, I turn to Kodiak. Hey, when does the gym open? In the mornings. The weightlifters get in an hour before it opens for everyone else, but I could probably sneak you in if you wanted. That sounds good, but I don't know how to lift. Hey, that's alright, I'll teach you. We'll get you big like the football guys if you want. I'm not sure what I want. Identity crisis! Respect, admiration, just like Dad wanted for me. Guys, we love identity crisis. Tick tock. Next up, we have the top-ranked competitor in our college division. He's positioned to finish #1 this season with a good showing today. Can he maintain his lead over the pack? There isn't a single competitor who doesn't envy him right now. Ooh, more things. Ooh, okay. I take a deep breath in and start with my salute, holding my arms in the air. I hear my teammates yelling my name from the stands and the eyes of the auditorium on me. Feel the power of corporate intervention. Rough bud, for real. I smile. I feel good. I look at the parallel bars, take another breath in, then let out a forceful breath as I hop on them. First skill, I swing myself upwards, completing a handstand. I let the bars fall back into my paws, and I swing back down, transitioning smoothly into a flip. My heart leaps as I gain some good airtime. Then the familiar bars come back to my paws, like they always do. The second skill done, I go back into a handstand, then twirl onto one of the bars momentarily. It bends, but holds until I shift my weight back into the bars. Oh, bye-bye, childish! Have a good church! I hope that we see you again soon! Have a good rest of your day! This one always manages to spook me in practice, but it doesn't give me any trouble today. The rest of my routine follows suit. I let my mind wander and muscle memory takes the wheel. Oh. I sneak a few glances at the crowd each time I resume my handstand position. There are 3 other competitors in the other setups right now, but most eyes are on me. I start running some mental numbers as I launch myself into the air. My twirl was pretty good, but I felt myself wobble a little too much. Probably a fractional deduction from my overall score. I feel myself into the air once again. Completing a full 2 rotations before catching myself on the bars once more. My descent felt a little messy. Another deduction maybe? I scan at the audience again. So many friends in the stands, but I can't help but wonder why they're here. To observe my performance, sure, but being in the lead, I can't help but feel like they're here to witness my downfall. Crunch. Oh, fuck. My left arm strikes the bar at full speed. The high velocity sound of flesh against wood echoes throughout the venue. The pain floods my whole left side, fiery, white shot, and demanding. I wrestle my facial splutchers back into the rigid concentration and carry on seamlessly. Damn, I never missed time that landing. I wonder if Kodiak saw that, watching from across the country. I wonder if the cameras caught it. And just like that, I found myself on the last part of my bars routine. Just 2 more skills until the dismount. First, another handstand. Then, propelling myself into the air once more, I execute a flawless forward somersault. Extending my arms, I get ready to catch the bars once more, but... crack! What happened? One of the bars gives way, snapping like a twig under my weight. Time slows down as I fall, my mind processing each fraction of a second at breakneck speed. What happened? Why didn't the bars catch me? Like they always do. The audience turned to me like one great eye, watching feverishly as my infallible facade falls away. So that's what it feels like. How refreshing. I embrace gravity like I might a parent. Tick tock, tick tock, tick. I always forget this part. Bye bye, Mr. Mags. Have a good streamsies, okay? I always forget this part. The sound of shattering glass wrenches me awake. Pain. Blistering pain down the length of my arm. Shattered remnants of what dream tear across my mind. The roar of my teammates. The eyes of the crowd. The sickening crunch of bone. It felt so real. I reach one paw out to my face, feeling my familiar cheek fur. Then I run my paw across my snout. I touch my eyes and find them wet. Already the dream is fading. Friends, connections, bends and breaks. Long, lonely tables, elevator pitches. And masks. Dozens and dozens of masks. What hides beneath them? I sit in utter stillness, one paw splayed over my eyes. I press my paw pads hard into my temple, as if to keep the dream from spilling out. But of course, the tighter you cling to dreams, the faster they fade. When naught but darkness remains, I have no choice but to open my eyes. I shiver. The familiar sight of Theo's den comes into focus as my vision adjusts. With one notable difference. Flashlight! I need a flashlight! I reach for my phone, sluggish, heart beginning to beat once more. My phone sparks to life, momentarily blinding me. I blink the light away, but before I can fumble for the right button, I see a notification. A silly bed selfie from Hunter. I must have been out cold before he sent this. For some inexplicable reason, I'm compelled to call him. Hunter will know what to do. It seems like he always does. I press his number and wait anxiously as it rings. Once, twice, then... Hey, Leo? I hear a sleepy-sounding Hunter through the phone. I linger on his voice for a second, then remind myself of the urgent situation. Hunter? I don't really know how to explain, but... The window, it broke. I think something might have... I hear covers being thrown off and rustling. Leo, stay right there. I'm coming. And just like that, I stay put, reassured. I wrap myself tighter in my blankets, listening for his paw steps down the stairs. Moments later, I hear them. Then a knock on the door. I'm coming in, Leo. The door swings open, and I make out a familiar, bulky silhouette. Turning on the light, just warning you. Gosh, this part is always so scary. Oh, it's bad. Worse than I thought. A fallen tree branch protrudes into the room like a shattered bone tearing through flesh. I turn to the raccoon, but his face is already locked in a familiar focus. Okay, we gotta get this glass cleaned up, then move the plants out. His voice is clear and sharp. He doesn't even seem surprised. Wait, before you move, let me grab shoes for us. No sense in cutting up our footpaws on the glass. He flies out of the room in a blur. I wasn't sure what to expect when I called him, but it really does seem like he has everything figured out. The raccoon returns quickly with footwear and a broom, and we get to work. Just minutes later, the glass on the floor is completely gone. Alright, give me a hand with these pots. Guys, ugh. I need a support structure like this for real. Hunter hands me a pot, then grabs two larger ones and hustles out the door. We move the plants to the living room, then make one more trip to clear out the remaining greenery. Okay, that's all that's left is the branch. All that's left is the branch. This is when it starts. Minnie, stop! Honestly, that seemed like the biggest challenge. Hunter gives me a reassuring smile. Come on, it can't be that heavy, right? With his strengths, I'm inclined to agree with him. Oh, oops. Hunter takes a knee near the window, positioning himself under the branch. I take my place next to him, wrapping my paws around the rough bark. Chalk-stained hands gripping familiar wooden bars. Alright, here we go. 1, 2. We both lift. The branch starts to move, but... Can we put it back down? The branch plops back down to the floor, and I give Hunter a look of concern. Everything okay? The raccoon shakes out his arms and shoulders a bit, then smiles again. Yeah, I'm totally good. Just need to get a better angle. Attempt 2? I nod, and we take our positions again. 1, 2... We lift once more. This time, the branch comes off the floor a considerable amount. Hunter grunts under the weight, definitely bearing a lot more of the load than me. He manages to get a few words out. Carry towards the window. We start to move towards the window, taking it slow. With each step, I feel the weight start to press down harder and harder. I glance at Hunter, dismayed by his quick, ragged breathing. I do my best to support the added weight, but I can't sustain it for long. Yep, he's totally good. Hunter, let down your mask. You're not good. Put down. I feel him add a little extra force for a moment, almost in defiance. Then his eyes shoot open and I feel the branch start to come down on my shoulder. Now! He finally gives in and we let the branch fall to the floor, both getting out of the way just in time. Shit. The raccoon rotates his forearm gingerly, clearly hurting. Rare hunter face? Yeah, dude, it's because he has a mask. We don't see this often. Hey, are you okay? I get closer to him to get a look, but he scoots away from me. Yeah, I'm fine. We still have to get this branch out. Before he continue, I butt in. But you're hurt. We need to grab help. Let's go get Theo. I said I'm okay. I just have to position myself better. I push back more firmly this time. No, we are not doing this ourselves. You're obviously in a lot of pain. I promise I'm alright. I just need to warm up a little and hurt yourself even more? We're getting Theo now. He opens his mouth to argue further, but ultimately stays quiet. Come on, let's go. I say softly, beckoning him forward. As we leave, I turn to make sure he's still following me. He looks defeated. He's embarrassed. And definitely still in pain. Hey, do you need anything? Pain meds? Hot patches? I'm fine. Let's just get Theo. His voice comes out concerningly flat. The trek upstairs feels painfully long. Oops. I raise my paw to knock on Theo's door, and for a moment it simply hangs in the air. Deep breath, Theo. Theo? No response. I knock one more time. Hey, Theo, we need you. My voice is scratchy and strange, like it belongs to someone else. In just a few moments, I hear a gruff. Be right there. I hear a rustle of blankets and shuffle of clothes, a light bump and a hushed curse. And then the door opens. What's wrong? What's wrong? I glance at Hunter, then back at worried Theo. It's the den. A branch fell and broke one of the windows. Theo's sleepy eye jolts open, electricity running through his frame. How bad is it? He starts storming down the hallway, not waiting for an answer. It's not great. We already cleared out most of the den and only the tree branch. I stop explaining, just trying to keep up with the fox, Hunter trailing lamely behind us both. Theo stops only for a moment to notice plants neatly stacked on the couches before he continues to the den. I can feel the cold seeping into the hallway as we approach the door. He throws it open and storms inside. Theo's eyes follow the gnarled fork of the intruding branch up to its shattered base. He winches with real pain, as if it had pierced him instead. We got rid of the broken glass on the floor and moved all the plants out, just the branches left. Just the branch? He repeats hollowly. He fixes up with a wild gaze, already moving back out the door. I'll need your help. Let me grab gloves. He runs out the den, giving me another chance to nudge Hunter. Hey, Hunter, you haven't said anything in a while. He gives me a dull, opaque look. I'm just tired. I suppose I'll give it a rest for now. He's not offering anything else at the moment. Theo re-enters the room with gloves on and thrusts 2 more pairs into my arms. Put these on, both of you. I consider mentioning Hunter's injury to Theo, but the raccoon is already sliding his gloves on. He looks to Theo, appearing to be waiting for directions. Despite it all, it seems like Hunter still wants to help. I decide to keep quiet. This should be easier with 3 people anyway. Alright, I'm going to. Oh my god, I need to stop doing that. Alright, I'm going to need one of you outside. I'll go. Hunter replies, already halfway out the door. Theo, Scar. Yeah, I'm gonna. Minnie, I'm probably gonna see what happens with Theo next. I'm like really intrigued why he's like, you know how in the Rofi route he's like, what is it called? Like worried about all these like bookshelves and stuff. I'm probably gonna see what Theo is up to. Whatever his thoughts are, he doesn't reveal them. He merely turns to me and says, "Alright, you and I will push. He will pull." Hunter, now on the other side of the broken window, motions to us. One, 2, 3. In your humble opinion. Definitely not biased, right? We get into position, and with Theo's added strength, move the branch completely outside. Hunter disappears from view without a word. Theo sighs deeply, some of the tension finally leaving his shoulders. No, but like, it's the most unique one. Well, I'll just have to see. Ollie's better, not biased. Definitely not biased. They haven't came out with it yet. I'm so excited for everyone else. He turns to me and stiffly asks, "Is he alright?" I can't come up with a convincing lie, so I just nod. He doesn't look it. He's just tired. We're all tired. You should play it, it's very fun. Ooh, I gotta stop doing that. Some of Hunter's dull annoyance bleeds into my voice. I quickly add, "But we're okay. We just want to help you fix this." He opens his mouth to respond, but closes it again as Hunter re-enters the room. Ollie's path ends when you go to sleep. Current version. Aww. They're updating him next, I think. Ooh, I'm excited. Thanks, you two. Now, we just have to patch up the window. He flippantly eyes flick between Hunter and me, then back to the shattered window. Something in them softens. You know what? I have this covered. His tone is gruff, but not unkind. Why don't you two rest a bit? You did great work moving everything out. Hunter opens his mouth to interject, but I beat him to it. Thanks, Theo. I think we'll do just that. Not skivity. What? The raccoon and I wordlessly head for the living room, leaving Theo to his work. He plops down onto a couch next to one of the plants. Should I sit next to him? Yes! I sit on a different sofa. He lets out a soft sigh, then pulls out his phone. Hunter? He looks up at me. Thanks for coming so quickly. He puts on a smile for me, but it feels empty. Don't worry about it. We sit quietly for a while, accompanied by soft clicking sounds from his phone. I recognize the sounds from the other day, from his chess app. He's playing chess! Oh my god! His emotional thing is playing chess! That's so cute! Oh my god, that's so freaking cute! Guys, I'm genuinely gonna tear up. That's so cute! I pull out my phone, my exhaustion slowly catching up to me. Bits and pieces of my dream return to me as we sit. Rufus, the type of guy to rip off his shirt at his opponents at chess. You mean Hunter? But yes. It doesn't feel right to broach the topic now, though. Some mildly scrolling later, I glance back up at him. He's still clicking away at his chess game, his injured arm resting on the other as he plays. Who's Rufus? Who's Hunter? It's Rufus? Nuh-uh, it's Hunter. What are you guys talking about? I see an opening for some kind of conversation. Hey, I think I saw some pain meds in the kitchen yesterday. Do you... I begin phrasing a question, then adjust. Let me grab some for you. Hunter puts his phone down. That sounds good. I can't believe you're so into Rufus. I'm so into Hunter. This time I don't get a smile, but I can see some of his familiar warmth in his eye. Rufingulois? Hunter! A little sigh of gratitude, a thank you without all the words. I excuse myself to the kitchen. The little stove clock reads 6:15, but it feels like I've been up for hours. I can make out the beginning of a sunrise through the kitchen window. I zone out for a moment, entranced by the gentle light. Then, some faint chest clicking from the living room reminds me of my task. This Rufus route is sad. It is very sad. That's why I'm like being so quiet right now and not really entertaining. Like, I want this to feel like sad. I start to rifle through Theo's cabinets for the meds, moving with urgency. I don't feel like leaving Hunter alone, even for a short time. Before long, I find them and return to the living room. Hunter is still seated where I left him, though he's not on his phone anymore. I clear my throat to announce my presence before approaching him. Here, it's just says to take 2. I hand him a bottle of water. Thank you, Leo. Still no smile, but I'll take what I can get. As he takes the meds, I make myself as comfortable as I can on the couch next to him. Does it still hurt a lot? Before he answers, I add be honest, please, no sugarcoating. That gets him thinking. He hesitates to answer for a minute, then he exhales. Yes, it still does, but I think the meds will help. I nod. My conversations with Hunter have never been like this. Stale. But at least I'm getting him to talk. Do you want to chat about anything? I'm okay, I think. Can we just sit? Of course. He's definitely holding back. Maybe the living room is too open of a space for him to talk. Hey, would you be more comfortable in your room? He nods and gets up. And are you opposed to having company? I remind him again. Honestly, you can tell me no. I think I'd like that. Yeah. Guys, I'm tearing up. Progress. At least he doesn't hate having me around right now. Forcing some energy into my voice, I get up and motion him forward. Lead the way, then. I situate myself on the floor, and he takes the bed. Almost immediately, he's on his phone again, chest sound effects playing aloud. I want so badly to ask him what's wrong, but it doesn't feel like the right time. More chest clicks fill the otherwise silent room. A different sound effect plays. Did you win? No, that was a check. A what? It's when you put your opponent's king in danger. Is that good for you? Leo, come on. It depends. Sometimes you do it to win. That's called checkmate. That's called a checkmate. He makes another move on his phone. Other times you do it out of desperation when your king is exposed. It usually draws dangerous pieces away from your own king and keeps him safe temporarily. I see an opportunity for some conversation. And the king is the most important piece. Important is one way to describe him. He's like the king! Oh my gosh! Not imagery, symbolism! Chess, he's like the king. He's important, but he has to have other people. That's what he's thinking! Guys, this game is so good! He sits up in bed, still concentrating on his game. Guys, I'm actually so... What? Boom, boom, my brain just explodes. He's a liability to his army. Once he's cornered, the game is over. Yet, they still do everything they can to protect him. He pauses. Well, I guess so that they don't get a choice. The king gets to control what happens to them. Despite all that, you realize just how vulnerable he is, even after your first few games. I get the feeling he isn't just talking about chess. A different sound plays. That was checkmate. And that's checkmate. For you? He nods and put his phones down. I needed that. How do you play? Well, the game revolves around keeping your king safe and making threats against the other player's king. Like I said, the first person to corner the other's king with no recourse wins. I see a small spark in his eyes for the first time today. Here, it might be easier to explain if you have this app. Is it chess.com? It's probably chess.com. Sorry to spoil, Rufus dies in this route. Well, that's a good thing that's not a spoiler, because Rufus is Hunter! It's Hunter, Minnie, not Rufus! He hops off the bed and joins me on the floor, showing me his phone's home screen and pointing out to a chess icon. Tick tock, tick tock. And in this situation, you can't move your knight. It's stuck defending your king, and moving it would put your king in danger, which isn't allowed. That's called a pin. Yes, dude, pins are so nice. When your pieces are restricted because moving them would expose your king to danger. It's also a pin if you have a higher quality piece that's being pinned against like another person that's piece that's protecting it, like the king, the queen, the rook, like it. Anyway, sorry. He does not deserve this. I agree with user. You're not allowed to move your king into danger or check. I used to be good at chess. Minnie, we should play chess. I haven't played for 3 years. Minnie, we should play chess. And when your opponent uses a piece to put you into check, your king needs to move away or command a piece to shield himself from the attack. Chess pro, Minnie? I'm the chess pro here. Just kidding. I want to get good at chess though. I mean, I played chess a lot, but like I've never really found a spark for it. But I think I want to be like Hunter. I want to go to the gym, get fit, and be good at chess. Anyway, I was like 1400. Holy, Minnie, you're insane. What? My money's on Rufus. Okay. I blink and try to wrap my head around it all. I'm happy to see Hunter perk up a little, but I wasn't prepared for a 3-hour-long chess masterclass. Not fi, just chess.com. Okay, so what are my options now? Well, your knight and king are stuck where they are, but you can move elsewhere on the board. Refocus your efforts. Rufus has 3,000 stamina on chess.com. If he did 3,000 elo, that would make him above a grandmaster. That'd make him a better player than freaking Magnus Carlsen, dude. He can't be beat, for real. Hunter is greater. Hunter is better than Magnus Carlsen. Anyway. Before I can respond, I feel a yawn coming on. Hunter lets one out too. But it might be easier if we just play a game. We've just been talking strategy in theory, but playing the game is the best way to learn. Hunter is Magnus Carlsen? Nuh-uh, Hunter is better than Magnus Carlsen. Hunter versus Rufus, who would win? Hunter, obviously. Here, I'll send you a challenge request on the app. I get a notification from the app. His profile features a silly picture of him dressed up in some costume. As I accept the request, the game begins, and I remember the notification from him that I woke up to. Oh, by the way, I thought the pic you sent last night was cute. Oh, that? I figured you'd like it. I swear I see his cheeks glow a little, but he buries himself in his phone before I get to look properly. He's so cute. You're playing as white, so you get to first move. Okay. Trying to remember what Hunter just taught me about opening a chess game, I move one of my paws into the center of the board. Congrats! Hunter knows basic fundamentals of chess! You always want to take center of the board because that's where your pieces are most active. He grins a little. He's grinning again! Seems like I wasn't a terrible teacher after all. You mean Leo Wuff? Oh, definitely, yes. No, you weren't! Although it's been only one move. It's only been one move. I wince as I say that. Hunter doesn't need that reminder right now. Let's see. He makes his first move, challenging my pawn. I instinctively take his pawn off the board with mine, and he immediately responds by moving a bigger piece across the board. That's the bishop. Diagonal moves only? He nods. Scholar's Mate. I don't know the Scholar's Mate. The only one that I really know is the Queen's Gambit opening. But yeah. I know the very universal ones. And then, I don't know theory. I would need to do a lot more. Anyway. Very good. Okay, what's my next move? I remember him saying the moving the horse-shaped pieces early in the game is a good strategy. It is a good strategy. It's a 5-move checkmate. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna fall for that. If they have above 100 elo, no one's gonna fall for that. Use a Rufus counterattack tactic against him. Okay. You know what's funny? Rufus is another character that I love. It's in a book called They Both Die at the End. It's an amazing romance book, but it is heartbreaking. If you guys love heartbreaking romance gay books, They Both Die at the End. It's an amazing book. And protecting my king is good too. Given those facts, I make my move. He makes another move pretty quickly, bringing out another important piece. And this piece? I think hard. The queen. The one that can move in any direction, right? He nods happily. I'm not into any of that stuff. My genre is just books with the name Rufus in them. Okay, user. Okay. Okay. Love me a good Rufus book. I mean, you'd still like the book because there is a name called Rufus in there. Content with my thought process, I make my move. Then, with a confident tap, he catapults his queen straight towards my king. My phone buzzes, and a "You lose" screen appears. Ah, what? That wasn't even 5 moves! You really did the Scholar's Checkmate, oh my gosh. And you only took away a pawn from me. How is that a win? Well, you see... Oh my gosh. After a quick explanation, I realized the chess app was, in fact, not lying to me about Hunter being the victor. The raccoon begins discussing what happened in the game and the moves he would have made in my place. just because you can take a piece doesn't mean you should. Especially if there's a piece guarding it, ready to take revenge. I get it, I think. Truthfully, all I got was that chess was too far complex of a game for me. That's for everyone. Anyway, we can play more over the next few days. You fell for the classic Rufus gambit? Okay. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I paused. To an unknowing passerby, it might seem like Hunter was back to normal, whatever that meant. Hunter grins and hops back into his bed, just laying there now. So, what got you into this game anyway? It seems like you know so much about it. Oh, nothing in particular. I just think it's neat, is all. Fun to play. You said you're on the college team, right? Did you start playing then? He hesitates. No, actually. I started when I was a kid. I can tell he's less than enthused about telling the story. Hey, sorry, we don't have to talk about it. No, it's okay. LMAO Wuff, you got Rufused by the mastermind of chess? I'm fine with that. I mean, Hunter can master... Never mind! Wait! I meant mastermind! Mastermind! Guys, don't think of anything! No! Anyway... Nothing! Nothing! Guys, I wasn't thinking! Anyway! My parents got me into chess when I was really little. I played it off for a while, but managed to weasel out of it after middle school. Stop! I didn't mean it, chat. Chat, I didn't mean it, I swear. You low-key right though, huh? Real. Anyway, he chuckles dryly, worlds different from his usual laugh. The game room was probably my least favorite room in the house. We didn't have any fun game consoles. We didn't even have a TV. So it was just a chessboard in the room. Well, that and a few board games. Only the intellectual stuff. Those 64 squares felt suffocating at sometimes. Did they make you play against your will? Oh! Minnie, our user, what did you say? Oh, that's why. Okay, Minnie, our user, I don't allow, I don't allow, what's it called? I don't allow links in my chat because people have spammed over. Sorry, Minnie. My brain is a little, like, slow right now. Yeah, I'm sorry, user, but I can't, I don't allow links in my thing, but you'll be fine, I think. No, it wasn't that. They just had me play against people who are much, much better than me. Watching the inevitable advance of your opponents towards their king, it's one of the worst feelings. You throw all your pieces in front of him, but one by one, they all fall. There's no way to exert control over a chess game against the master. 1v1 me chess Wuff? Okay, I'm down to. The atmosphere feels eerily similar to the couch a few hours ago. I tried to put the clip in chat. You can put it in the Discord. I see. I'm glad that it's something you enjoy now, though. Wow, it's so relaxing not having ads anymore. Yeah. I took a much-needed break from chess in high school and got back into it in college. My teammates are much friendlier to challenge, and I feel like I'm actually learning from them. Rather than just being beaten into the ground. I have so many questions about his parents, his childhood. Remnants of my dreams come back to me, and it takes every bit of my restraint not to ask how accurate it was to his real life. The raccoon lets out a sigh. I'm sorry, Leo. My ears perk up. Oh, hey, no need to apologize. I should, though. I've been a drag the whole morning, I know. It's just... I don't want to get into it right now. But I appreciate you. Of course, Hunter. Don't mention it. For some reason, it finally feels like I'm talking to the real Hunter. Not that I thought his jolly nature of energy was disingenuous. Of course. Stop, Minnie! Stop! But being here with him, I can't help but think that those parts of his personality show so little of who he is. His worries and anxieties, his upbringing. What hides behind the mask. Disingenuous. Yes, disingenuous. Thank you, user. I spread out on the floor, making myself more comfortable. I look up at the raccoon, but he seems to be preoccupied with another chess game. Hey, Hunter? Yeah? Win it for both of us. That earns me a gentle, teasing smile. You bet I will. I rest my heads on my arms, my lack of sleep really catching up to me. My shallow slumber is filled with visions of chess pieces gliding across the board. Whoa! Oh! Hunter, the king, stands up opposite my own king. I blink and find myself in my king's square. Okay, hi, Hunter! His army starts to part around him, exposing him as he sits on his throne. My own pieces begin moving out of my way, opening a single file, leading me directly to Hunter. I reach one paw out to the king, his brow furrowed deep in thought, head resting on a paw. He looks up and we make eye contact. Nothing between us. No chess pieces, no walls. He looks surprised. But as quickly as our eyes met, his pieces recoil, moving and obstructing my view of the raccoon. His queen, his rooks, they all gather in front of him, guarding their leader at his command. Guys, it's a symbolism! It's a symbolism I was talking about earlier! Uh-huh. Anyway. And soon, only the lonely crown around one of his ears is visible behind his army. Hunter, you don't need to hide from me. I blink once more. Hunter's familiar ceiling is there to greet me. I sit up, then realize I'm in his bed. Shit, I didn't ask. I start to throw his comforter off, but I stop myself. Wait, I fell asleep on the floor. He must have tucked me into his bed after I passed out. I exhale and lay back on the mattress. I give his room a once-over. Everything seems to be where it belongs, but Hunter isn't anywhere in sight. I let myself sit for a bit longer, then I begrudgingly get up. Hunter seemed okay earlier, but I still want to check up on him. Oh, hi, Hunter! Descending the stairs, I spot Hunter and Ollie on the couch. As I approach the two of them, the raccoon notices me and immediately perks up. Hey, hey! Look who it is! His voice comes out the most energetic it's been all day. Ollie turns and waves. Hey, Leo! You're just in time. We're about to grab a bite to eat. Oh my gosh! So we found our Ollie! We found the Ollie guy! That's the guy from Sesame Street? No! Excuse me? Don't you ever disrespect Ollie like that. Artemis threw a quick pasta dish together. The three of us, admittedly an odd bunch, serve ourselves and quickly settle in at the dining table. Line cross? That's so funny. My stomach reminds me of that I haven't eaten all day, and I immediately start wolfing down the food. So, where's Artie? He's out with Theo, grabbing some wooden boards to fix up the den window. They patched it up temporarily, but the boards are a better solution, at least until the storm is over. Oh, I was meaning to ask, what happened this morning? I got the rundown, sort of, before the two of them ran out the door. I shoot a glance at Hunter, half expecting him to re-enter his slump from earlier, but he seems to be okay. In fact, the smile on his face tells an entirely different story from this morning. Oh, it's not much to worry about. The tree in the yard outside broke Den's window overnight, but we were able to patch it up temporarily. No biggie. Ollie clacks his claw together as he listens to the raccoon. Oh, that's good. I could tell that Theo was rattled by the situation, but you were sleeping there, Leo, so I wanted to make sure you were alright too. Confused, I discreetly study Hunter's expression as he eats. Leo? Still focused on Hunter, I don't realize Ollie calling my name until he repeats it. Would you punch Ollie for $1 billion? Nope. Huh? Oh, right, yeah, I'm okay. Just glad that we were able to find a temporary fix for it. I know I would. Stop this Ollie hate! Ugh, can't believe you guys. Right, and it must have been a pain getting the tree branch out of the room. How bad was the damage? My eyes dart back to Hunter, but he replies without missing a beat. I would do it for like $5 and punch Minnie for $5. I'm kidding, that was a joke. Minnie, that was a joke. I love you guys. Oh, it wasn't a huge deal. Theo, Leo, and I got it out without too much struggle. But I kind of want to pull the strings on his hoodie and then run away. You're so mean! Stop this Ollie hate. And it'll all be fixed soon. Hashtag untrue. Hashtag stop, I agree. I could almost hear him straining to get the last two words with a gusto. Ollie versus Rufus, who would win in chess? Hunter? Ollie looks at him, then at me. Right. That's really good to hear. Alright guys, let's stop this. We all love the characters in here. The dino lowers his gaze to his plate, pointedly redirected his attention to his meal. I pick at my plate, still trying to glean any amount of information from Hunter's face. The raccoon's tail swishes back and forth, mechanically, seemingly under manual control. Ali looks up and breaks the silence. Also, I think Theo was saying that he'd need to figure out other sleeping accommodations for you, especially because the den repairs are just temporary. Have you given it any thought yet? That's a good point. I'm not sure about... You can stay with me. I got tons of room. Ollie and I exchanged glances. While I'm certainly grateful, I can't say I was expecting Hunter to offer that to me. Wow, that's really kind of you, Hunter. Nah, it's no problem. For real, That was such a big brain move from Ollie. The raccoon gets up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm stuffed. He deposits his plate in the sink, then turns to address us. I can see the edges of his mask start to unravel. If you two will excuse me, I'm going to be resting in my room. He clears the room rather quickly, leaving the two of us in an awkward silence. Ollie glances over at me, but doesn't press. Okay, well, if we're done here, maybe we could check out the den? I haven't actually seen the repairs yet. Right, sure. Ooh, Ollie and I. The den is surprisingly temperate. Not suitable for sleep, but not as teeth-chattering as it was this morning. The windows appear to be well packed, with layers of curtains, plastic trash bags, and duct tape. This doesn't look bad at all, actually. He walks around the room, expecting the seats in the bookshelf. Artemis. Rofi. Hunter. Hunter could hunt me. I was expecting it to be in much greater disarray, honestly. But you guys did a good job this morning. It was nothing really. Much easier with more paws on deck. I'm sure. Hey, is Hunter okay? He just felt a lot different just now, compared to the last 2 days. I freeze. I mean, obviously I haven't known him for long, but it's just a vibe, I guess. How do I answer this question? Leo? Oh, And in that moment, I feel the mask over my own 2 eyes. The gaze of my raptor companion sends me to the packed stands in my dream. I look down at my 2 paws, my familiar silver gray fur replaced by darkly colored raccoon paws. I blink once and I'm back in the den. I'm not sure. I think he's okay. I wince. That was probably some of the worst lying I've ever done. Ollie isn't stupid, Leo. Who disassociates in the middle of a lie anyway? His eyes see right through me, but he still doesn't press. Oh, I see. Okay then. He turns around and looks more closely at the bookshelf, clearly looking for a way to change the subject. Theo has quite the collection, don't you think? I'm glad none of it was subjected to the elements for too long. Yeah, I am too. This feels such like a good reading spot. I felt bad that Theo gave it up for me to sleep in. I try to shake off my daydream as I stand there with Ollie. Oh, I don't think he did really. He seems like he'd much rather you use the room than him, honestly. What beautiful boundary respecting man Ollie is. Honestly, everyone in this story is a green flag. He's really just a giving type, I think, hosting all of us here on a whim without any hesitation. I look at the patched window, and as soon as the last of it this morning's adrenalines wear off, the guilt starts to sink in. It's like my bad luck followed me here, and I've somehow become a burden on Hunter now, having to sleep in his room. And now there's a huge hole in his house. I cover my mouth, not meaning to blurt that out. Bobbert has gotta be my favorite. Who is Bobbert? Sorry, I didn't mean to. Hey, Leo? The dino scurries up to me, eyes full of worry. You know this wasn't your fault, right? You couldn't have predicted this would happen. Bobbert just have me to ask. Who is Bobbert? I suppose that's true. But Hunter certainly seemed prepared for a crisis. The way he framed the situation without any hesitation. Leo, look at me, please. With a monumental effort, I meet Ollie's deep blue eyes. It seems like it's just as much effort for him as it is for me. Come back here, okay? To the den. mask. I'm here. Sorry, Ollie. I hold back a sarcastic laugh. I was the one telling Hunter not to apologize just hours ago. Oh, Ollie. Okay. Living in luxury, rough bud? I see, Bobbert is okay. Hey, it's okay. I know it's been a really stressful morning for you. Do you want to take a seat in the kitchen again? I'll put on some tea. I nod. Yeah, I think I'd like that. In spending this morning trying to take care of Hunter, I didn't realize how much I needed some care too. He just goes by Robbie McRobbie in the hood. I'm gonna slap my face. Exhaling, I follow the dino out of the den. We both get resituated in the dining room. Ollie prepares 2 mugs of tea, then joins me. We don't have to talk or anything, by the way. I'm content just sitting here with you. No, it's okay. I'm sorry for being weird earlier. Ollie shrugs. I'm always weird. I don't mind if you are too. You said the name. What is wrong? It's McRobbie, not McBobby? Oh, my bad. By Robbie McRobbie in the hood. Okay, whatever. I take a sip from my mug, letting the warm drink calm me a little. It's just been a complicated morning. Does Hunter have anything to do with it? He's been beating around the bush. Yeah, a little. He is a king. Okay, I thought as much. What do you think is up? I'm honestly not sure. I consider my next words carefully. I know Ollie means well, but I'm not sure I feel comfortable sharing Hunter's secrets. Artemis the type of guy to listen to car seat headrest? Sure. The few I could coax out of him anyway. The tree bench this morning gave us a little more trouble than he let on. Ollie nods. I could tell that much. Can you call him Big Baba in the game and see what his reaction is? No, we can't. I let out a sigh. And he injured himself a little while trying to get the branch out. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the 2 of us. You and I. But I don't think that's the problem. Artemis is 100% MCR fan. Bobber Def has a 4.0 GPA. For real. Actually, I don't even know what the problem is. I pause and look up at the raptor. His azure eyes are wide, brimming with patient curiosity. Well, if that was beautiful, thank you. After he hurt himself this morning, he's just been in this funk. I got him out of it for a few hours, but now it feels like he's just overcompensating for it now. I wish he'd just tell me what's wrong. Problem solving is easier when you know what the problem is, you know? Arnie looks down at his drink for a moment, then looks back at me with a sideways gaze. Can I offer my thoughts? Of course. I don't know exactly what's going on, obviously. Hunter seems like a great guy, but we haven't talked very much. Even so, I can tell that he's hurting, even if I can't say why. He pauses to think, then continues. And sometimes you can't just fix pain like that. It's not that simple. I mean, you can treat physical pain, of course, but I think he's experiencing more than that. Ollie pauses again, marshalling his thoughts. Damn, Wuff, you're a slow reader. I'm really trying. Okay. Guys, I'm not just slow reading. I'm actually acting it out, guys. Come on. I would just take it slow with him, especially when you don't know all the details. It seems like he trusts you, so he'll tell you where he hurts when the time is right. Just don't be afraid of silence. Sometimes it's okay to let a conversation breathe. If that makes sense. Truthfully, I didn't have heart-to-heart with Ollie on my bingo card when I first met him. There's clearly much more to this dino than meets the eye. Yeah, it does. Thank you, Ollie. You're incredibly perceptive, by the way. I'm not great at hiding how I'm feeling, but I have a feeling Hunter didn't have you fooled either. Oh. The dino goes red. It's just easy for me to tune into others emotionally. I've always got my finger on the pulse of a room. Just, out of habit. I, hope that isn't creepy or anything. I give him a smile. No, it isn't. I really appreciate it. Seriously. He does a bad job of hiding his embarrassment behind his claws, mumbling in response. It's nothing really. His phone goes off in his hoodie pocket and he hops up from his seat. Oh, I completely forgot. I'm hosting a game night in a few minutes. He freezes halfway to the door and turns back to me. Will you be okay down here? Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just chilling. What is happening? Patua? Dino? What? Wuff gonna ban us from ruining the immersion? Nah. I just ignore you guys. Okay. I'm sorry. We'll talk more later, I promise. He hops from the table and starts looking toward the snack cupboard. I just need some fuel for this session. Snow Leopard Tua. After selecting few brightly colored bags of chips and a couple soda cans, he turns to me. Hey Leo, good luck. I know you'll figure it out. Thank you, Ollie. The dino waves and wanders out of the kitchen with his snacks. I take a quick glance at my phone. It's still early in the evening, but I'm not in the mood to hang out with anyone else right now. I guess I should retreat to Hunter's room, assuming he's okay with me being there. Passing by the living room, I remember to grab the air mattress and my blankets. I make it up to Hunter's door, setting down the air mattress to knock. I hesitate for a moment. I almost consider just going back downstairs and setting up camp there. Then I think to my dream, the lonely king atop his throne. When we made eye contact, through his mixed emotions, I could sense some semblance of hope. Waftua? Oh gosh. I'm not even gonna say that. Behind his mask, I could see some belief that maybe he could learn to open up to someone and that they would try to understand. I raise my paw to the door and give it a firm knock. Who is it? I clear my throat. It's me. Come in. As I enter his room, I see Hunter sprawled on the bed, looking up at the ceiling. Hey, just wanted to check in. He nods wordlessly, still focused on the spinning ceiling fan. How are you holding up? I'm okay, I think. He still seems deflated, though I think I preferred that to his overly jolly facade. Just tired from the day is all. That makes two of us. I study his reaction to my joke. He doesn't seem to have one. I realize I'm still standing in the doorway. Oh, hey, were you really okay with me staying here tonight? I really don't mind staying in the living room. I know that it's been a long day. He lets out a sigh and sits up. Yeah, I really don't mind. Company isn't the worst idea right now. Alright, thank you, Hunter. Really. I start putting in the air mattress and my belongings, setting up everything up on the floor. Hey, Leo? I jump a little at the mention of my name. What's up? I'm sorry again. Hey, there's no need to be sorry. Well, I did just ditch you and Ollie down there. And we didn't think anything of it, I promise. I know, but I guess I feel like... I sit on my air mattress as quietly as possible, waiting for Hunter to continue. I feel like I need to play things up around people, you know? I know it was weird of me to walk out on you guys like that, but I just couldn't keep it up. The energy, I mean. I love being the life of the party. I love bringing spirits to a room. But it's just hard to do it all the time. I'm sure this is all true, but I can't help but feel there's more than he's not telling me. And I feel like it's just become expected of me. Hunter is a fun, jolly dude. Always, no matter what. The conversation reaches a lull, and I ask my burning question. Hey, was any of this related to us moving the tree branch this morning? It's just, everything seemed fine, even when we were cleaning up the den. But once we couldn't get that branch out, he looks at me quietly. I can tell he's trying to formulate a response. I can sense him calculating behind his mask. He doesn't reply for a while. I almost cave, wanting to burst into apologies and calling my inquiry off. Hi, Minnie! Oh my gosh! There is too many. But Ollie's advice grounds me. Let the conversation breathe, Leo. Yeah, a little. My arm doesn't hurt much anymore, but the pain this morning, it just sent me back to a bad place. I'm the real one? Interesting. He takes a deep breath. I'm past it now, but it still haunts me. Can I tell you the full story another time? It just takes every bit of my strength not to press him further. When it's time, I'll know. Of course. Thank you for trusting me. For feeling like you can let your guard down around me even a little. A small hunter smile. Somehow this one feels more genuine. Hey, I knew you were a good dude when we met. And Rofi's giving you a glowing recommendation. So, there's no need to thank me. The room goes quiet once more, though the air isn't stiff as before. Is there anything I can do for you right now? Anything at all? I could really use a hug. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I take that as my cue to get up, opening my arms for him. Come here, Hunter. He gets off his bed, shuffling over to me. He leans in for a hug. For a second, I get a good close-up look at his golden eyes. They shine back at me with the beginning of tears, filled with vulnerable hope. I wrap my arms around him tightly, rubbing my head against his shoulder. I run my paws against or up and down his back. Though we don't exchange words, I don't think my message could be any clearer. You're safe with me, Hunter. We stand here for an eternity in each other's presence. Then I feel him slowly leave our embrace. He sniffles a little, wiping his nose with a paw. Then he sits back down on his bed, patting the spot next to him. Join me? Anytime. We sit and he leans his head on my shoulder. It's some kind of citrus today. Oranges? I feel him chuckle. The vibrations of his laugh through my shoulder are comforting. Spot on. Told you I'd change it up for you. Where'd you even find time to put cologne on? Well, it wasn't before I came downstairs this morning. It was before I came downstairs this morning. Amidst the chaos and exhaustion, he kept his promise to me. And it'll be something different tomorrow? That's the plan. You just walk around with like a million different cologne scents in your luggage? They're small bottles. A cute travel kit, if you will. You gotta show me sometime. I will. I'm also in serious need of sleep. He gives me a gentle cheek nuzzle, then lays down. I feel you there. I start to get off his bed, but I'm interrupted. Hey, don't be silly. This mattress is much comfier than the air mattress. Come and cuddle. If, you'd like that. I'll admit, hearing Hunter hesitate is cute. I love that. I smile, rising from the bed only to hit the light switch. I slink my way through the darkness to rejoin him in bed. Hey, if I pass out in the next 5 seconds, apologies in advance. I'll be right behind you. I curl up and he snuggles up behind me, wrapping his arms around my chest. Well, actually, I'm behind you. Very funny. He lets out a soft, gentle, warm laugh. A comfortable one. I never thought I could miss the sound of someone's laugh so much. Let alone someone I only just met. Good night, Leo. Good night, Hunter. He squeezes me gently, and I'm surrounded by the scent of oranges once again. Before long, I can hear him snoring quietly. And a true to my word, I'm right behind him as we drift off together. That's it?! Guys. Oh. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. What are you talking about? Guys, follow these people. Please. They do amazing work. I love their game so much. My heart. My heart, my heart, my heart, my heart, my heart, my heart. Guys, I love this game so much. I agree, Minnie. It is absolute cinema. I love this game. It's really so good. Oh, guys. Do you guys want to hear something that I've been working on? Or that me and my friends have been working on? I am gonna be ending the stream since we finished, but I have something that me and my friends have been working on, and I wanna hear your guys's or your guys's thoughts about it. Okay, let's see, where is it? Is it? Yes, this is it. Okay. I want to hear your guys'. Okay, can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear this? Yes? Okay. So this is a thing that me and my friends are working on. So, I'm just gonna say main menu music. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying. Main menu music. But other than that, I think it is time for me to end my stream. 2-hour stream. Congrats, everyone. I loved Hunter's Route. It was amazing. It's so good. It genuinely makes my heart like hurt. It feels good. Do Artemis's? Maybe. I need to play some other games besides Promises to Keep because that's what I've been playing most of the time. I might be playing other VNs, though. I feel like that's gonna be fun. I did Artemis. I can probably do Artemis like off screen. It was awesome. We'll see. Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining. Stay safe, have fun, stay respectful, and of course, stay fluffy. Please.
And we're live at the Tailgate Showdown. It's crunch time, folks. The Lipton cooler is all teed up, and
I'm gonna
Sam
be
is racing toward the goal.
Mr. Max,
he dodges Uncle
Mr.
Benny
Max
in the
deserves
grill.
it.
Here comes Emma with her loaded nachos.
So,
a quick spin move, and Sam is in the clear. He's at the cooler.
Guys,
he's reaching.
raid
Yes,
message.
he grabs a Lipton
Get
iced tea.
verified mags.
Crisp, delicious, and a
That's
total
the raid
game changer.
message, okay?
Take that, thirst.
Like that.
Lipton, the official iced tea sponsor of the NFL.
All right.
No matter what happens to your phone this holiday,
that's actually, hold on.
Crashes down the
Get
chimney, or gets broken like a New Year's resolution.
verified
Verizon's got you. This holiday,
There you
trade in
go.
any phone, any
That's the
condition
right
from one of our
message.
top brands and get a wonderful new iPhone 16
Alright.
Pro with Apple
Goodbye,
Intelligence on Unlimited
everyone.
Ultimate.
Thank you
And
all for
iPad and Apple
joining.
Watch
Stay
Series 10.
safe, stay
That's
respectful.
over $1,900 in value. So
Ooh.
you'll save big
Have
on
fun,
three
and of
amazing
course,
Apple
stay
gifts.
fluffy.
Service plan required for iPad and Apple Watch. Over $1,900 value based on iPhone, iPad, and Apple Watch. Trade in and additional terms apply. See Verizon.com for details. Apple Intelligence available now.
You love